number 203, illustration number 50. For a frequency distribution of monthly overtime in hours of employees of a company, ध्यान देना, the difference between two extreme quartile is 50. Difference between two extreme quartile, यानी क्या विचारते हैं? Extreme quartiles Q1 and Q3, and their sum is 218. So Q3 minus Q1 is 50 and Q3 plus Q1 is 218. If median is 112, find the coefficient of skewness. So first let's write illustration 15, page number 203. Q3 minus Q1 is equal to 50 and Q3 plus Q1 is equal to 218. Median is equal to 112. We have to find coefficient of skewness is equal to Q3 plus Q1 minus 2n upon Q3 minus Q1. Now, already we have Q3 plus Q1, we already have the median, we have Q3 minus Q1. तुम्हें इन दोनों को solve करने की जरूरत नहीं है. Directly we can apply. Q3 plus Q1 is 218 minus 2 into median 112 upon Q3 minus Q1 is 50, which is equal to 218 minus 224 upon 50. Minus 0.12. Answer. Illustration 16. Mode of symmetric frequency distribution is 84. If first quartile is 68, find the third quartile. Now, ध्यान दो please. Once again in the question. Mode of symmetric frequency distribution. Can I say if the distribution is symmetric, skewness is equal to 0? Understood this? So skewness is given, or coefficient of skewness J is 0. We have first quartile, we have the third quartile. Let's find out. Now instead of using J is equal to 0, you can also use Sk is equal to 0. Although since it's an illustration, we'll follow the textbook. पता चला ना? Because अगर ये 0 है, तो ये पूरा 0 है. Understood this? Skewness है, तो Q3 plus Q1 minus 2n is also equal to 0. This is a symmetric frequency distribution. This is N, this is Q1, and this is Q3. What is the condition? That Q3 minus N is equal to M minus Q1, so which is ultimately going to be 0. Understood this? Because ये distance और ये distance same है, तो अगर इसमें से इसको minus करोगे तो it is going to be 0. So whether you use Sk is equal to 0, you can take Sk is equal to 0, or you can take J is equal to 0. कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता. If skewness is 0, coefficient is also 0. Now what is given? Mode is given. Mode is equal to 84. Q1 is equal to 68. Now, what's the characteristics? ध्यान दो. Over here, mean is equal to median, which is equal to mode. Therefore, can I say median is also equal to 84? मिल गया हमें. Now find क्या करना है? We have to find out Q3. Understood this? Okay. Now J is equal to Q3 plus Q1 minus 2n upon Q3 minus Q1, which is equal to Q3 is what we have to find out, which is equal to 0, which is equal to Q3 plus 68 minus 2n. So 168 upon Q3 minus Q1, which is 68. Now ये जो है यहाँ पे जाएगा मल्टीप्लाई करेंगे तो क्या हो जाएगा, 0 हो जाएगा. बट ऑब्वियस, therefore 0 is equal to Q3 minus 100. Therefore Q3 is equal to 100. Illustration 17. The following information is available about marks in a subject obtained by the students of a school in the annual examination. ध्यान देना please. 25% students have scored less than 28 marks, whereas 75% students have scored less than 47 marks. If coefficient of skewness for marks is 0.4, find the median. Now first of all, let's understand what is this 25%, 75%. ध्यान दो. I arrange the data in ascending order. यानी these are my students and these are their marks. ये minimum marks और ये maximum marks. यानी जिस student को highest marks मिला है वो यहाँ पे और जिसको lowest है वो यहाँ पे. Now ऐसा दिया है 25% students have scored less than 28 marks. So can I say 25% students है, they have scored less than 28 marks. Can I say these are the 25% students? समझ में आया? यानी जिसका मार्क 28 है उससे 25% students are less. Understood this? So ये कौन सा measure है हमारा Q1? समझ में आया? Okay. Then क्या दिया है? 75% students have scored less than 47 marks. So ये 28 marks वाला इधर है, तो 47 marks वाला somewhere over here. 47 marks. Can I say the student? इससे 75% students ने less score किया है. ये minimum marks है और ये maximum marks है. तो यहाँ पे किसी को 0 भी हो सकता है, यहाँ पे किसी को 50 भी हो सकता है. Now, ये जो स्टूडेंट है जिसको 28 मार्क्स मिले उससे 25% स्टूडेंट्स हैव स्कोर्ड लेस. ये जो स्टूडेंट है उससे 75% स्टूडेंट्स हैव स्कोर्ड लेस. तो ये कौन सा मेजर है? ये 75% पूरा, complete 75%. So what is this measure? Q3. Understood this? Now in exam अगर कंफ्यूजन हो जाता है कि ये 25%, 75% से समझ में नहीं आता है तो टेंशन नहीं लेने का. The smallest will be Q1 and the highest will be Q3. Understood this? Because as such we arrange the data in ascending order. Understood this? अच्छा, can I say ये 25% students have scored more than 47 marks? This is how the concept is. Okay? Confusion है एग्जाम में तो याद रखना Q1 will be the lowest and Q3 will be the highest. Okay, what is given coefficient? So J. So we write first Q1 is 28, Q3 is equal to 47, J is equal to 0.4. We have to find the median. Write the formula first. plus 28 minus 2n upon 47 minus 28, 0.4 is equal to 75 minus 2n upon 47 minus 28, 19. क्या करेंगे इसको? क्रॉस मल्टीप्लाई. 19 into 0.4, how much? 7.6 is equal to 75 minus 2m. Therefore ये 2m यहाँ पे आ जाएगा तो प्लस हो जाएगा और 7.6 यहाँ पे आ जाएगा तो माइनस 67.4. Therefore m is equal to 33.7. Answer. Page number 209. Question number 13, section B. State the type of skewness for frequency distribution whose three quartiles are 42, 36 and 40. Now tell me what is Q1? सबसे कम है वो है Q1. So write down Q1 is equal to 36. What is median? 40. And what is Q3? 42. Can you find out the skewness? Okay, let's find out. Skewness is equal to, because we have to just find the type, so whether it is positive or negative, तो coefficient का जरूरत भी नहीं है. Q3 plus Q1 minus 2m, 42 plus 36 minus 80, minus 2. Therefore, skewness is negative. 14. Q3 minus Q2, Q2 यानी क्या? Median is less than Q3, Q2 minus Q1. कौन सा टाइप का स्क्यूनेस है ये? Less than है तो negative. Understood this? So skewness is negative. Let's check with these numbers. Q3 42 minus Q2, median 40. 42 minus 40 is 2, which is less than 40 minus 26. Perfect. पता चला ना? तुम्हें वो याद है ना? Symmetric की condition. Symmetric में one of the condition is Q3 minus n is equal to m minus Q1. अगर more than है तो positive, less than है तो negative. Okay. The mean of a frequency distribution is less than its median. So x bar is less than m. What type of skewness? Skewness is negative. X bar greater than m greater than z, so it is positive. X bar less than m less than z, which is negative. 16. Q3 plus Q1 is equal to 125 and m is equal to 62.5. What can be said about its skewness? Write the question. Q3 plus Q1 is equal to 125. M is equal to 62.5. Q3 plus Q1 minus 2M, which is equal to 125 minus 62.5. 2 is also 120, is equal to 0. So right, therefore, skewness is equal to 0. It is a symmetric distribution. Section C का 5th. For a frequency distribution, skewness is minus 2.8. If its mode is 48.8, find the mean. Now, we recall the formula. Skewness is equal to minus 2.8 and mode is equal to 48.8. Formula for skewness is x bar minus mode. Can you find it now? Minus 2.8 is equal to x bar minus 48.8. Therefore, x bar is equal to 48.8 minus 2.8. Question 6. Sum of two extreme quartile is 138 in a symmetric frequency distribution. Find its median. So let's find out. Q3 plus Q1 is equal to 138 and symmetric है तो skewness is equal to 0. We have to find the median. Therefore, skewness is equal to Q3 plus Q1 minus 2m. Therefore, 0 is equal to 138 minus 2m. Therefore, 2m is equal to 138. Therefore, m is equal to 69. Question 7. Coefficient of skewed frequency distribution is 0.75. If standard deviation is 20, mean is 37.5, we have to find the median. So which formula will use? Median wala formula? Okay. J is equal to 0.75. Standard deviation is equal to 20. X bar is equal to 37.5. We have to find the median. J is equal to 3 x bar minus m upon s. 0.75 is equal to 3, 37.5 minus median, which we have to find upon standard deviation is 20. Now, how to solve this? 20 यहाँ पे मल्टीप्लाई करेंगे और 3 को यहाँ पे डिवाइड करेंगे. Therefore, और ये 37.5 minus n is equal to 0.75 into 20 upon 3. पता चल गया? Okay. Therefore, 37.5 minus median is equal to 1/4, 5. Therefore, median is equal to, यहाँ पे आ जाएगा माइनस हो जाएगा 32.5. Question 8. The mean of a skewed distribution exceeds its median by 3. यानी mean x bar is equal to median plus 3. फिर से एक बार. The mean of a skewed distribution exceeds its median by 3. तो mean का वैल्यू क्या है? जो भी median है plus 3. Then if coefficient of skewness is 0.75, find standard deviation. So J is equal to 0.75. We have to find the standard deviation. J is equal to 3 x bar minus m upon s. 0.75 is equal to 3. What is x bar? M plus 3. X bar is equal to m plus 3. So m plus 3 minus m upon standard deviation. Therefore, ये m cancel, 3 3s are 9. So ये standard deviation यहाँ पे आ जाएगा और 0.75 यहाँ पे आ जाएगा. So standard deviation is 9 upon 0.75, which is equal to 12. Now, ninth sum is very important and interesting sum. Q3 minus Q2 is equal to 2 Q2 minus Q1. We have to find J. Q3 minus M minus M minus Q1 upon Q3 minus M plus M minus Q1, which is equal to J. Now, this formula is already there. ये Q2 is M, Q2 is M. तो आप substitute कर देते हैं. J is equal to Q3 minus M is equal to what? 2 M minus Q1. So 2. I'll write Q2 minus Q1 minus Q2 minus Q1 upon 2 Q2 minus Q1 plus Q2 minus Q1. Now how do we solve this? Very simple. J is equal to ये 2 Q2 minus Q1 और ये single Q2 minus Q1 तो ये इसमें से minus हो जाएगा. So it will be Q2 minus Q1 upon ये 2 Q2 minus Q1 plus Q2 minus Q1. So it will be 3 Q2 minus Q1. समझ में आया? Parallelly I'll do it over here. Say for example, this is A. So it is what? 2A minus A upon 2A plus A. समझ में आया अब? Which is equal to what? 2A minus A is A. And this is 3A. A cancel 1 by 3, which is 0.33. So this is cancel is equal to 1 by 3. Therefore J is equal to 0.33. Answer. If a frequency distribution has skewness Sk is equal to minus 6.6 and quartile deviation is equal to 22, find J, that is coefficient of skewness. Now, question number 10. We write what is given. Sk is equal to minus 6.6 and quartile deviation is equal to 22. Now it's a combined concept of chapter number 4 and chapter number 5. Now quartile deviation is what? Q3 minus Q1 upon 2 is equal to 22. Therefore Q3 minus Q1 is equal to 44. Can I say this? J is equal to Q3 plus Q1 minus 2M upon Q3 minus Q1. Now, skewness is equal to Q3 plus Q1 minus 2M, which is already minus 6.6. Therefore, J is equal to minus 6.6 upon, what is this? 44. 0.15. 11. A skewed frequency distribution has mean is equal to 40, mode 46, Q3 plus Q1 76 and Q3 minus Q1 is 20. Find Paulli's coefficient of skewness. Now, what is given? Mean is given. X bar is equal to 40. Mode is given, which is equal to 46. Q3 plus Q1 is equal to 76 and Q3 minus Q1 is equal to 20. Now formula is J is equal to Q3 plus Q1 minus 2M upon Q3 minus Q1. Now we have to find the median. To find the median, we'll use mean and mode. Which formula we'll use? Mode is equal to 3M minus 2 X bar. Empirical formula. Let's find out. 46 is equal to 3M minus 80. 126. Therefore, median is equal to 42. Now, applied in the formula, J is equal to Q3 plus Q1 is 76 minus 2M. So, 84 upon 20. Minus 8 by 20. Minus 0.4. Minus 0.4. Minus 0.4. Question number 13. It is easier. The three quartiles of a frequency distribution are 76, 98 and 40. Find J and state the type of skewness. Now let's first write which one is Q1. Q1 minimum is equal to 40. What is Q2 or median? 76. And what is Q3? 98. J is equal to Q3 plus Q1 minus 12 is equal to 98 plus 40 minus 152 upon 98 minus 40 is equal to minus 14 upon 58 minus 0.24. 14 sum. The coefficient of skewness of a distribution is 0.85. If mean is 3.4 more than its mode, find its variance. Now what is variance? Standard deviation square. So we have to find standard deviation and then square of it. Let's write what is given. J is equal to 0.85 and mean x bar is more than its mode by 3.4. We have to first find the standard deviation and then find the standard deviation square. Carl-Pearson formula, J is equal to x bar minus mode upon S. 0.85 is equal to, what is x bar? Mode plus 3.4 minus mode upon standard deviation. Therefore, ये mode cancel, 3.4 यहाँ पे ही रहेगा, standard deviation will come here, 0.85 over here. So standard deviation is 3.4 upon 0.85, which is equal to 4. Therefore, variance S square is equal to 60. Question number 15. X bar plus mode is equal to 82. X bar is equal to 44. Standard deviation is 12. We have to find J. X bar minus mode upon standard deviation. Therefore, J is equal to x bar is 44 minus, now mode. Can I say mode is equal to 82 minus x bar? Can I say mode is equal to 82 minus 44, which is equal to 38. 38 upon standard deviation 12. 6 by 12, which is 0.5.